Hey, today I want to talk about a 2018 American film called American Animals. This film is described as a crime heist docudrama film. I'll get to the docudrama part later. This is directed by Barry Layton and I think it's produced by MoviePass. Long live MoviePass. Do you remember MoviePass? MoviePass was actually a subscription service that you can get to see any kind of film 30 days a week for like $10 or $5 or something like that. Okay, it was a crazy deal, and MoviePass actually died. It wasn't financially feasible. So MoviePass actually produced this film, and this is an underrated film. I looked around to this film while searching for underrated films that I can watch, and this film name popped up quite a lot, so I watched it. And overall, it's a good film. It's a really good film. Now, the docudrama part. This film is about four people or four students, I could say, and they plan a heist of some expensive books that they are going to sell for millions of dollars. And as far as the docudrama goes, all the four characters, for example, the main character is played by Barry Keoghan, and the second character is played by Evan Peters, and all those four characters and the real person, the people that who this story is actually based on, they're also in this film. So it's set up sort of in a kind of meta documentary and motion picture way. It blurs the line of whether it's a documentary or a motion picture. And I didn't know that when I was watching it. So when the first time I saw it, it threw me off a little because I was not watching I didn't want to watch a documentary. I wanted to film a motion picture. Now after watching this film, this definitely enhanced the experience quite a lot, whether you want it or not or expect it or not, but it's actually quite a good idea because first of all they claim this film is not based on a true story. It is a true story because all the characters are actually telling how they have seen this plot and how this is going, or how the things have transpired, and through that we can see that there are some mismatch or there are some contentions in between their stories, like one person remembers something like this and another person something like this. So in a lot of ways it's actually a he said she said thing, so we have to depend on the account of the people and rely on the narrator. Now whether they are lying or not, that's a big question, because the main character that Evan Peters plays, Warren, it has been insinuated that he's not that a trusting guy and he can be planting or putting a lot of ideas or a lot of things into other people's head, and he actually gets the heists going, and he also tries to not exactly gaslit but try to just manipulate or maneuver some things. So in that way he comes as a disingenuous character, and it creates a lot of actual genuine tension in this film, which is a very good thing because as this is a motion picture and they're not trying to make a documentary, they have to have a lot of suspense element or how things are going. So when they have this unreliable narrator thing going on, I think that enhances the film a lot, and you can actually say about this film that this is actually a real life event and not a Hollywoodized version of real events. So in that way I think this film is quite good and actually passes this thing with flying colors. So overall I think actually when the heist goes on, it's not a big heist because after all it's like a real life heist, so the stakes are not that higher, but the suspense and the music and the sound design and editing that goes around with it is actually very nice and very palpable. It grips you on your seat and then you're just going through it. So this film actually moves on for a couple of phases, but actually it's a 2-hour film. So when the film starts, it's actually quite like how a typical teenager film who are trying to get a thrill and they try to get this thing going, and then there's a whole planning part which is like the Hollywood mainstay, and they try to get that thing right. But after they do the heist, the tone actually shifts quite a bit, because I'm not going to spoil the ending for you, but the ending it actually shifts drastically and the film just goes off in another direction, and I think it kind of works because if those are not the thing that this film will have to be teaching us, because otherwise it comes off as a very different kind of film and they can't be encouraging people to do stuff like that or glorify this in any way, so which is I guess a good thing. And as far as one last thing I can say, as this film being underrated and I think very few people have actually watched this film, this is a sort of a meta commentary in this film, because they wanted to be famous, or did not want to be unlike anybody, so they went through all this hurdle, and then there's a Hollywood picture made about them, but in there nobody actually saw their film. So it's kind of a cool thing to think about, I guess. So in that regard, I give this film 3.5 out of 5, and this is a solid film. If you have 2 hours to watch a real cool heist, how real life heist usually goes with amateur people, I think this is a film for you.